All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com, with my boy, none other than Lonnie B. What's up, man?
What up?
You already know what I'm about to ask you, so...
I'm already knowing.
So, what's your thoughts on the fight that just happened Saturday?
I'm not gonna lie, I was super surprised. I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? Ryan antics was genius. Yeah, I didn't think he would be focused for all the stuff he was doing before the fight. But I guess that was a part of the antics. Every fighter's different. And he came up, showed up, and showed out. My hat's off to him. Like even anybody in there got a puncher's chance. Excuse me, but for him to beat Devin like that with 4 knockdowns, had him hurt a ton of times. You know, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? I thought Devin would box good enough, make adjustments. You know, but listen, he didn't, and Ryan gave him what he was looking for.
Yeah. You know, I'm not saying playing devil's advocate. I'm going to hit all the different points that people are talking about, right?
Right.
So the first thing is, I guess, the 3.2 pounds over, right?
Uh-huh.
Did it play a factor? Does it matter? Do you think it was fair? Do you think, what's your overall thoughts on the fact that the 3.2 pounds was Ryan's weigh-in?
Well, here's my take on it. The 3 pounds, right? It's not like he came in 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 12 pounds. He came in 3 pounds, okay? 3 pounds, I mean, you're supposed to make the weight. You know what I mean, personally, the money that they're getting paid, I'm not going to complain about the 3 pounds if I'm getting an extra $0.17 million. It's like, it's all about the bag at the end of the day. I'm getting $1.7 million if you coming in 3 pounds over, so we can just kill that right there. It's not like he coming over. It's times I don't fought guys coming overweight and didn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Ryan got the first knockdown, but Devin was winning the second, third, fourth, fifth round. Like it's not like the weight was evident. Like, whoa, he just weighed too big. No, Devin was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He just was falling asleep and getting caught. And Ryan always been a dangerous. His left hook always been dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to take away Ryan's win about weight. I'm not going to do that. I think that would be unfair.
Were you happy with the game plan that was executed on the side of Devin? I mean, I guess...
I would just like to see Devin make more adjustments. Devin is a phenomenal fighter. And I've seen Devin for years in the gym. I just would love to see him make more adjustments. You know, say he get hit with the same left hook, he need to work on staying alert, playing with his defense, keeping his hands up. You know, when you walking a guy down, you know, a lot of fighters need to get out that Mayweather stuff. When you walking a guy down, like, you know, you try to catch the jab, and certain fighters you can't do certain things with. And Ryan, one of the fighters, this is the wrong thing to do, walk him down like this, because you open for the left hook. He's fast, so you got to be a special. The boot and be able to catch it. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan's good at rocking you to sleep. He cut, boom, hook, come out of nowhere. So you got to walk Ryan down with your hands up like this and not like this. You know what I'm saying? I would just love to see Devin make the adjustments that I know he can make. You know what I'm saying? Like he was rocking them to sleep with the moving, which is genius. Which is a hats off to Ryan, which is a genius thing, because you mostly see that from black fighters, moving and walking guys in the left hooks. Roy Jones, you usually see that from black fighters. So hats off to Ryan, man. I would just love to see Devin go back in the gym. He's still the champ. Go back in the gym and make the adjustments and come back stronger.
You know, a lot of people have compared maybe the early round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is his Floyd Mayweather Shane Mosley moment where he gets rocked and then tries to press the action and walk and kind of essentially push Ryan back in this case and kind of force him.
And it was working. He just got to stay tight on his defense. You know what I'm saying? Stay tight on his defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't back out with your hand. Don't back out like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to back out like this. You got to stay back out like that. Stay backing out like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just little adjustments that he has to make, that if he make them, I don't think Ryan would have got some of those knockdowns.
You know what? All the pre-fight build-up attention that's been like brought on, right?
Yeah.
Into this fight. He said he was drinking. He said he was doing all these type of things, right? Right? Like, let's just, just.
That was funny.
Just what's your thoughts on all of it? Because he said it wasn't ideally, quote unquote, real. He was trolling in certain aspects, but then, but just even then, he said I was drinking on one day and I was drinking on,
Well, if that's true, like I wasn't there, but if I'm going on what he's saying, shows how special he is. If you can drink and smoke and go out there and beat guys like that, imagine if he stopped drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? It just shows how special he is. Well, one thing, and I'll use Floyd Mayweather as an example. One thing about Floyd, when Floyd, he talk hard work, dedication, all work is easy work. He say that, but Floyd know who he gotta step it up against and who he gotta be alert against. You know what I'm saying? Some fights we seen Floyd turn into a dog because Floyd know I can't take this guy lightly, and I think these fighters nowadays need to understand that just because you beat one guy easy, the worst thing you can do as a young fighter is start believing all your media clips. Like, oh, you're unstoppable and you're this and you're that. You always got to be working. No matter who you fight, you always got to know it can all be over with one punch. So I'm going to ignore all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to work. The other guy got hands, and anything is possible on any given night. So I need to stay sharp. I need to work. I need to make sure my game is tight, hands up, chin down, make sure my head is moving, make sure my jab's snapping. I need to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? These young fighters get wrapped up with all these rappers and start all this jewelry and they start thinking they bigger than what they is already. You know what I'm saying? And they fall short. And I just think these young fighters need to get back to the guerrilla work. I like to call it the guerrilla work. Whereas like all that stuff is fine. That comes with the game. But all that stuff can be taken away any day. Any day. With one punch. So we need to get back to taking things serious and more concerned with the fighting and our skills than hanging with rappers and wearing jewelry.
As much as like people make quote unquote different narratives or excuses or perspectives, fair perspectives, the Ryan that fought Gervonta and the Ryan that fought Devin, right? Were you able to see a visibly difference in, because of the weight that it was in, or was it more of just a style matchup, or just Ryan just got better from the Tank fight?
I think Ryan. See, but styles make fights. Tank is a shorter fighter, so Ryan had to press the action. You know what I'm saying? Him and Devin are close to the same side, like same height. So he was able to relax a little bit, and they fight totally different. You know what I'm saying? Tank is more defensively aware. You know what I'm saying? Which Devin has heart, where he gonna try to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just styles make fights. I think Ryan is the same guy. I just think styles make fights. And I do think the rehydration clause played a major part, you know what I'm saying? Because when you can't rehydrate to what you normally is, it's kind of a, kind of a disadvantage, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
what is more detrimental? Because, you made weight many times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it the rehydration more of a problem versus making the initial day before weigh-in?
Right, that's what it is. It's not making the weight, right? Because most people think, oh, you can't make that weight. Making the weight ain't the problem. Rehydrating properly is the problem. That's why most guys get knocked out. They don't be rehydrated properly. Hydrated properly, you know what I'm saying? Rehydrated properly. So that's why you see most guys get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You got to rehydrate properly. I learned that from my last fight with Muskatagi. Like, if I didn't have a nutritionist who knew what he was doing, I would have lost that fight because my body would have failed me. You know what I'm saying? But he rehydrated me properly to the T. You know what I'm saying? So rehydrating the right way is the most important part in weight making.
I guess I'll ask a couple more. I guess these are tough questions, but not really questions that I think we can physically. I feel like these are fair questions to ask, but I'm asking you. As soon as a fighter loses, the first thing what do the fans do?
Oh, he a bum. He ain't that good. He this. He that.
Well, outside of that, the first change they want the fighter to do.
Trainers.
What do you think about? Some people have criticized in the case of
Bill. Well, here's my thing. Bill got him this far. They just had an off night. Why is it the trainer fault? You know what I'm saying? He had an off night. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill doing something right. He got his son a world champion. So Bill did something right. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think he needs to change his trainers. I do think he needs to make some adjustments though, as far as defense and being defensively aware and paying attention to his opponent and knowing when his opponent is setting them up or wearing down. Like Devin could have put more. I feel like Devin could have put more combinations together on Ryan. Like you see Ryan, when Ryan came on, it was strong. Ryan recognized, oh, I'm gonna put combinations together, because when I put combinations together, he don't engage with me, either grab and hold or he back straight out like this. So I'm gonna move and then surprise him, because he's doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Devin need to pay attention like that in the ring. Like, okay, Ryan moving, he gonna try to explode, so I'm gonna make him explode. I'm gonna make him fight more than he needs to. Instead of that trying to surprise me, I'm gonna surprise him. I'm gonna walk him down with punches and punches and punches and bunches, and when he explodes, that he backing out, I'm gonna stand there, chin down, and I'm gonna fight. Step to the side, wop, wop, get back on my jab, keep making a move. I gotta stop him from exploding, because that's when he's the most effective.
You know, a lot of things now are like hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Which earlier, it seemed like a lot of people counted Ryan out, minus 800. You know, I picked Devin to win the fight.
Me too.
You know, I had a little bet with the chat on Fight
I
Night.
thought Devin would outbox him, easy.
You know, I made a bet with the chat that if Devin would lose, I would wear this Free the Children shirt that Henry Garcia gave me, you know, throughout the week.
Yeah, you got it on now, I see.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got Ryan's tattoo on the back, or like cross or something. But, you know, it seems like right when the fight was over, it seemed like almost everyone had some sort of hindsight, of course moment, right? They're like, duh, they went 3-3, Ryan's a puncher, same height, you know, he's bigger, you know, like, why was it so obvious the second that when Devin lost the fight, it wasn't so obvious going into the fight? Because I don't think no boxing
because fans are full of shit. Like, people are full of shit, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. I'm man of I was one of the people who counted Ryan out. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I take my hats off to him. I give him his props. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, of course. I didn't think he would win. Devin seemed more focused. I know Devin trains like an animal, so I thought Devin would come out there and, you know, do his thing. But like I said, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing
is it more than Devin didn't do his thing, or is it the fact that Ryan did his thing? I guess which one is it more?
They both did their thing. Ryan was just a better fighter. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, they both did that. Like I don't think Devin had a bad performance. I just think the stuff that he was doing, that Ryan was doing, he couldn't stop. I think Devin was doing what he do. Boxing, using his jab good. You know, I just thought he would use it more. He throwing one jab, I thought he would feint, come with two jabs, right hand, left hook, right hand, roll out, feint to jab. Like, he was just throwing one jab and stepping back. One jab, that's why Ryan was able to counter it. Another thing I would like to see Devin do when Ryan was stepping to him with these jabs, because it's not like Ryan was throwing hard jabs. He was coming like this to set up his other shots. So I thought that Devin would make the adjustment, like, okay, I know he's not really trying to hit me with his jab. I got to stop that. Once I stop that false jab, then I can stop everything else. It stops him from doing everything else. But he just didn't make no adjustment. He just kept backing out. Maybe it was the power. He felt Ryan power and was nervous. You know, I don't know. I just thought he would make the adjustment.
What about some people also criticized that, you know, because Ryan's the puncher, you don't follow the puncher, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Devin's known to kind of, what some fans would consider a boring fight because he uses his attributes so was it bad that he was trying to press Ryan in that fight? Or, you know, should he made it more, I guess, more action-packed and trying to go press forward? Or should he, I guess, bore it out, as some fans would say, but use his boxing attributes, move?
Yeah, from me being a fighter, I just think Devin was surprised. Like, I think Devin didn't anticipate for the fight for Ryan to be as tough as he was. I think they watched the Tank fight and said, oh yeah, we going, you know what I'm saying? I think that was that's like me. I don't watch tapes on my opponent. I watch no tapes on my opponent, because he fight that person this way, he fight this person this way. He might fight me a totally different way. I just got to break down everything he do as he do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think they would watch they put too much on the Tank fight. Like, oh, Tank got him out of there. We better than Tank. Oh, it's gonna be easy work, and that's the big mistake. And I think the first round, I think that wow, that left hook, he spaghetti string noodles, and I thought he would and hats off to Devin though, man, because that first round he took a big shot and handled it like a champion. You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't make the adjustments. That's all. He just didn't make the adjustments. Like, but I think Ryan was better than he anticipated. I think he was quicker. I think he was stronger than he anticipated.
You think because he got a good shot on him in the first minute of the fight that he was, I don't want to say the same, but he was kind of trying to, I guess, recoup from that point on.
Yeah, I think he was. And what he was doing good. I just wonder why he wasn't putting the shots together because Ryan wasn't throwing no punches. So, as good as Devin is, I thought he would see the adjustment like, oh, man, he don't want to fight. So I'm gonna rack up these points. If Devin would have threw more punches, he could have racked up the points where he wouldn't have got knocked down as much, and it could have either been a draw. If he just let his hands go a little more when Ryan was moving, like throwing it with more like I wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just throwing one jab and letting him walk and then throwing another jab, then letting Ryan explode. Ryan was clearly losing those rounds off of inactivity. You know what I mean? He was losing them rounds off of inactivity. And that was Devin's chance to capitalize and try to rip his head off. So when Ryan did explode, it didn't matter because it's like it evened out the round. Like, okay, Ryan exploded at the end, but he got beat up the whole round. And you kind of like, well, who did you give it to? That round is an even round. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I just think he should have been a little more active when Ryan wasn't doing nothing.
So what's next for Devin? What's next for Ryan? Like what? I guess we'll start with Devin first.
Devin. I think Devin need to go back to the drawing board and work on his mistakes, keeping his defense tight. You know, staying defensively aware, using his jab, using his natural attributes that he got. Like, you know what I'm saying, making guys fight in certain spots. But using that jab, man, because Devin got a fast jab, a great jab. There's no way he should be throwing it once like that. Like not once did Devin kind of jab, feint, double jab, feint, jab, that right hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was expecting to see that. You know what I'm saying? It would have kept Ryan off balance. You know what I'm saying? You saw when he caught Ryan with a hook, he kind of, boom. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, he's starting to get in this mode. Okay, there we go. That's what, you know what I'm saying? But he just stopped. I'm like, why stop doing something that's working?
You think he should do like a tune-up or because he's still the champion, he's still WBC champion. Yeah. Should he fight like a Sandor Martin? Should he should he take a year off, 6 months off? Like what do you do in your first loss? You know, how do you bounce back?
The fighter that I think Devin is, I don't think he'll take that much time off. Cause I think Devin is ambitious. I think he got the heart of a champion, and I think he wants to show people I'm really that. Because all the comparison they did to Floyd, that Bill was saying he's better than Floyd. You know, the fighter that I believe Devin is, I believe we'll see him back in there soon.
Okay. What about Ryan? Who does he face now? Because he's obviously not going to be able to make 140, right?
Yeah.
So he's like the catchweight king now, right?
No, I think he can make 140.
I mean, he said he couldn't make it for this fight. You know, I mean, he was 143.2. So, does he bring someone up? He said he'll fight Shakur Stevenson. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously Shakur would have to go up because
right.
You know. I mean, what Ryan got options now? Like, what does he do?
And then the thing is, Ryan's right back in standing grace because losing the Tank and then beating Devin, who's undefeated. And they were saying, comparing him to Floyd, saying he's the next Floyd. And then you beat him like that. You know what I'm saying? You back up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hell of a, that one right there is a hell of a comeback. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting to see that from Devin. Because like the champion, I believe Devin is, I believe he's going to come back and come back.
Something similar.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the fighter that you know, I believe he is. You know, but Ryan, sky's the limit.
I mean, even talking about Jerron Ennis, man, like.
Yeah, I mean, that's good fight. I'd love to see it.
But you know, I got a lot of love for Jerron, but that's a dangerous fight. You know, maybe Ryan should look for a more marketable fight. Do you think, or Ryan just Ryan? Ryan's just gonna do what the hell he wants.
Think about Ryan. If he fight Jerron Ennis, think about how much money he's gonna make.
I mean, there's probably bigger money fights out there. I'm assuming.
Whenever Ryan fights, there's big money fights.
But I'm saying, wouldn't you think there would be bigger? Like if he fought Pitbull, you think Pitbull would be a bigger fight than Jerron Ennis?
No.
Wait, so no, I'm for real. You think if Ryan fought Jerron Ennis, when it comes to ticket sales and pay-per-views, that Jerron Ennis would be a bigger draw for Ryan to fight as a dance partner than like Pitbull?
Yes, I think.
All right, I need this breakdown.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jerron Ennis, you see everybody, Floyd, everybody's like, yo, somebody gotta give him a shot. Somebody gotta give him a shot. When you got people like that vouching for you, it's big. Look at Tank. Floyd vouched for Tank. Other people vouching for Tank. Tank is a superstar. Then when he knocked out Ryan, that just made him even more superstar. You know what I'm saying? So Gerard Ennis is on his way to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people want to see him fight. Gerard Ennis got a big following. People want to see him fight.
But bigger than Pitbull? Like after Pitbull beating Rolly? And
okay, I'm
okay.
gonna say
Okay.
With all fairness, nobody respected Rolly as a champion. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's keep it a bean. Nobody respected Rolly as a champion. When he got knocked out by Tank, I mean, people were like, yeah, he just talk a good one. You know what I'm saying? The 40-year-old man, you know, had him out. People thought that the 40-year-old man really won. You know what I'm saying? So nobody respected. Rolly being a champion was all political.
But check it out. It's not even about like him beating Rolly, which it does add to his popularity. But people thought Pitbull beat Tank. Like people, that was a torn opinion piece.
That's true.
And plus,
that's true.
You know.
That's true.
Pitbull has been. I got the biggest. I think Gerard is going to be pound for pound in the future. So it's not about fighting capabilities, and I want him to be in big fights. I'm rooting for him in big fights.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think Pitbull naturally, just from the fan base he's generated, would be a little bit more of a bigger draw for Ryan? After I guess.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think so. I think Gerard Ennis is a bigger draw because people want to see him fight. Gerard Ennis is undefeated. People believe he's that next thing, and I think Gerard Ennis and Ryan Garcia would be huge.
No.
This is what I think.
Does Ryan beat Boots?
Tough fight.
I love the answer. Tough fight. My man's a full-blown Ryan Garcia believer.
Yeah, no. I'm saying it's a tough fight because Gerard Ennis is good, but he's hittable. He's hittable. You know what I'm saying? And with Ryan, you can't fall asleep. Like Ryan fights kind of like me a little bit. He kind of like rock you to sleep, get you kaboom and explode. You be like, oh, where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you could never. Of course, if they fought, Gerard Ennis would be the favorite. Just like with this fight with Devin and Ryan.
If Ryan beat Devin and then beat Gerard Ennis, is he like a top 3 pound for pound fighter at this point?
Oh, but you got to.
Woo!
Like if you don't, you're just hating.
Woo! Golly!
Like you got to give him that. You
Golly.
have to give him
I mean, I guess I got the Free the Children shirt on,
yeah,
so I might have a jumpsuit after if he beats Gerard.
Because he was an underdog against Devin, and I didn't think he would beat Devin like that. Gerard Ennis, imagine if he beat Gerard Ennis the same way. Nobody's seen that coming. Nobody's seen what he just did to Devin coming. I know I didn't.
Is this almost is this comparable to like, it's going to be far-fetched. Some people will criticize me. But like kind of the modern days version, like the TikTok Gen Z version of Ali Sonny Liston, right?
Yeah.
Like, I shook up the world. Like, is this Ryan Garcia's like, I drunk a beer? Like,
or Ali and Foreman. Nobody gave Ali a chance in that fight. And he knocked Foreman out. Closed the show. You know what I'm saying? It would be, for me, it would be like that. Like, it's phenomenal as Gerard Ennis has been looking in his fights. If Ryan come out and beat Gerard Ennis, you know what I'm saying? Gerard Ennis is hittable.
Okay, respect.
You know what I'm saying? He would have to tighten up his game to fight Ryan, because Ryan explosive and it's fast. And like we seen, he got some skills. The boy got some skills, you know what I'm saying? So you can never, I learned the hard way, you can never count Ryan out.
My last question, Ryan, dad felt some type of way, I guess, towards a lot of commentators like Chris Algieri, Timothy Brown.
I love it because the boxing game is so political where, you can't say this and you can't say that. But that's what makes the game so brilliant. That's what makes the game so sweet because boxing is an emotional sport. So when I get to see your real emotion, that's what makes it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like in the background, fuck you, you piece. That's what you get. That's what you, like, I love that. It's like we get to see some real emotion, not some hee. And then when the camera's off, you talk crap on behind his back. And I love Eddie Hearn's response too. Oh yeah, F you too. Like I love it. I love it. Like now we get to see real emotion. We get to see the realness of boxing, and that's what boxing needs to be great again. We need to see the real stuff, the emotion. When fighters used to win the title and crying, like when Ryan won, you get to see the emotion. Like, yes, everybody didn't give me a shot. I did it, and his father called out the people, and that's what I love. His father ain't no coward. Listen, I don't like you, F you, and you, and called out names. And my hat's off to him, because that's what we're missing in boxing. And so much, oh, you can't say that about this person, but what they did was wrong. I know, but you can't say it. You can't say it. Why not? If he did it and it's wrong, why not? And if I feel some kind of way about it, why can't I tell the truth? You know what I'm saying? If I got a problem with a man and he don't want to talk to me, and I go on camera and call him out publicly, what's wrong with that? I think that's man. I think that's man stuff. You know what I'm saying? And hats off to Ryan's father. He just won a fan.
Well, look, I can keep you here all day at the DLX Boxing Gym. Where can they follow on social media? Get a little bit more Lonnie B.
Lonnie B the Champ on Instagram. Lonnie B, Lionel Thompson on Facebook. And Lonnie B 168 on Snapchat. And look forward. I'm fighting June 29th. We ain't got an opponent yet, but I keep you updated. But just know it's going to be bad.